Up, Leo? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, guys. So your birthday month is coming to an end. I think it was a good season. I think it was a strong season. I feel like a lot of people just made a lot of come ups during this time. So let's see what is going on for your mid month. Now, this will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Leo signs. And keep in mind that energies could be transferable. So it could be your energy that I'm picking up on, or the energy of someone around you. All right. So let's start with an oracle pool. Let's see what sort of energies are around you guys. All right, you have movement, choices, decisions. We have patience and planning. Let's get one more card here. Fertility. So something is definitely in the works. I feel like there's a seed that's being planted, and you're just deciding how you want to go about this journey, how it's going to continue from this point on. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, you have trapped in fear, and you have patience, and you have sacrifice. Okay. So this could be something where you're doing something big, and maybe the idea that you have or whatever it is you want to do, um, it scares you. Maybe it's something that's really different. Maybe it's, a drastic change in your life where you're going to have to make sacrifices. You're going to have to save money. You're going to have to get yourself ready and prepared for something. And, there's something that you're sacrificing now so that in the future you can really just excel. With what you guys are doing, you know exactly how to get it. Okay? So it's just a matter of, you know, having to put certain things on the back burner. All right, we have the sacral chakra, partnerships and alliances, and destiny. So this is something very strong. This is something where you have the creative mindset that it takes to get this off the ground, to make this work, to make this something strong. So if this is a new relationship, it could be someone that you're destined for. If this is a new job or a new life path that you're going to take, it's going to be huge. And I feel like, with the base chakra at the bottom, this is going to really have a lot to do with how it is that you live, with your standard of living, with just the base of everything that you need in life. I feel like whatever this plan is for you guys, it's something that's taking care of what's important, your needs, the house over your head, or, the roof over your head, rather. So this is strong. All right, so let's pull some tarot cards on this. Whatever this change is, I really feel like it solidifies something for you, where it's like, okay, the bills are paid, the kids are taken care of. All right, we have the Six of Cups in the reverse, the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Page of Swords in the reverse. You're also being reserved towards things that don't help you to see clearly, because I see you guys just parting. It could be parting ways with certain people from the past, but I feel like it's bigger than that. I feel like it's parting ways with how you've maneuvered yourself in life. Maybe you're completely having a career change. But this is definitely something that's going to be significant, where it's just like, I can't go about things in that way. So it could be letting go of, the things you were taught as a kid, having to unlearn everything just to kind of relearn how life is in the way that you want it to be. So you're parting ways with something that I feel like was attached to you for a while. Okay. And you're just being very reserved for that. Again, if this has to do with business for you guys, I feel like there's going to be, this could be even beyond business, this could be a move you're trying to make or something. I feel like you're going to have to just be very frugal with how you're spending your money. If it's not a necessity, don't go for it. If it's like that $300 sweater, do you really need that right now? So just being logical about, your money spending, making wise decisions. And the things that you're parting ways with, again, it could be a person, it could be, just a way of being. But whatever this was, it's like you really tried to make life work in that way. So it's like you try to be successful in certain areas of life by being the certain way or by going through certain things, but it's like you were never able to get exactly what it was you wanted. So you're just you're not losing sight of what you want. You're just finding a different way to it, okay, in a way that works for you. So it's like you're being more honest to yourself. You're not cheating yourself. If this has to do with love, maybe someone is letting go of a situation where they really tried to make something work, but someone is just not committing 100%. Okay? Alright, guys, and let me just turn off my notifications. Do not disturb. Okay. So let's get into your past, present, and future. What is going on with the sign of Leo? August, mid-month 2020. Just need 4 more cards and we can get this going. Alright, 1 more card. There we go. Alright, so we got 2 extra cards. You guys have a bonus there. Alright, so the energy that we have here, guys, is the Two of Swords. Being in a place where you have a tough decision to make. Are you going to make that left? Are you going to make that right? You're between a rock and a hard place. And I feel like this is something that's bringing you a lot of inner conflict. For some reason, for some of you, I feel like something that you want to do can be seen as a deception to someone else. And it doesn't necessarily have to be within love. Maybe it's like you doing something your parent would never have wanted you to do, and they're just like, how dare you take that path in life. It could be something like that. But either you're seen as being deceptive for getting into this, or the other person could be seen that way if you're dealing with another person. But there's also someone in the situation. This is your energy, so it could be you, someone else. This could also be someone who, it's like they take charge, but kind of like being an asshole. So this is the boss that, instead of rolling up their sleeves and helping with the work and hitting goals with the company or whatever, this is a boss who's barking orders, and they're just sitting in the front. They're having a coffee and just yelling at everybody. So it's that sort of energy. So maybe you're seeing that way, maybe someone else is seeing that way. Let's see what this is about. Alright, so let's look at your past. We have the 9 of Cups, the Hanged Man in the reverse, and the 2 of Wands in the reverse. There's something here where it's like it wasn't the right path for you. Something was throwing you off. There was something that felt forced. Maybe it's also something that, made you feel happy at the same time, but something about it just didn't fit naturally in your life. Why is this 9 of Cups here? We have the Emperor. The Moon card in the reverse. Someone was working on something that was really going to help them boss up, something that really brought a lot of joy. And I feel like this is something that a person worked on in silence. And it was a very good thing. It was something that I feel was very fulfilling. But whenever, whatever this was, when it was revealed, what you guys were doing, I feel like it brought a really good new chapter into your life. But at the same time, maybe you had to move away from someone or something. Like you had to move away from something, or maybe someone had to move away from you, because it's like it's something that's very positive, but I feel it causes some sort of fallout. Okay, so let's see why this Hanged Man reverse is here. We have the Three of Cups in the reverse, the Two of Swords, and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. For some people, a third-party situation in love, someone's unable to choose between two people. For others of you, this can just be interaction gone wrong. This could be an argument with your family, you know, fallout with friends, a situation where there was like a lot of gossip, but there was people around you that just weren't good for you. And, you know, it's like, I feel like you're trying to figure out who you are in all of this and where you fit in all of this. Again, a lot of things are taking off for you guys, but it's like there's still that mosquito in your ear. There's still something, I don't want to say annoying around, but it's like you just don't want it to be there. It's something you don't want happening. So all in all, a lot of joy, but there's still that like issue. There's still a change that happened that I feel like is either bothering you or someone around. All right, guys, I got cut out. Okay. So let's see what's going on. Why is this Two of Wands reversed here? We have the King of Swords. And we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. For some of you, maybe there was a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini involved. But I feel that whatever was going wrong in your situation, you kind of just had to put your emotions to the side. And you had to do what was logical here. And you put yourself in a place where it's just like, look, I can't be anxious. I can't be worried. You know, something has to get done. Something has to get accomplished. And I have to focus. And I can't have any distractions right now. So I see a person who is working on something and they're very determined to make it happen. With whatever this is, I feel like there's something that maybe you want to happen. You want it to happen quicker than what it's happening. So there's like, how do I want to describe this? There's some sort of setback. There's some sort of like mental blockage, or maybe something that you're not seeing, something again that hasn't clicked right away. So I see someone who wants to move swiftly, but it's more of like the Knight of Pentacles energy. And there's nothing wrong with that. With, you know, the Knight of Swords energy, that is a very quick moving energy. It's the fastest of all knights, in my opinion. But with the Knight of Pentacles, this person, although they usually take their time, and they'll take a longer time, they are really making sure every step makes sense. So they might finish, you know, in last place or in third place, but their shit is solid, as opposed to someone who's kind of running into something and they can miss a few things there. So yeah, you may have, you know, gotten what you wanted a lot quicker, but now you have to go back and kind of fix, you know, some messes. So maybe now you're adding even more time to what you have to wait. So slow and steady is winning the race here for you guys. Okay, now in your present moment, guys, we have the Five of Wands reversed, the Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. So this is you in the center. There's so much power in this, where you're avoiding conflict at all costs. There's no fighting, no arguing. You just don't want to be part of that. And you're starting something that's going to be very powerful for you, something that there's a lot of passion in. Why is this Five of Wands reversed? We have the Chariot, Strength card, and Wheel of Fortune. So these cards are popping up again. So whatever it is that's bothering you, I don't think that you're giving energy to it. I think it's more of like an internal thing at this point. But you're still going in a very strong direction. There's still something very big happening for you. And emotionally, I feel like you're coming at ease if you're not 100% there. Now, if some of you have a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio that's important to you that isn't in your life right now, this could be a time where they come back in. Okay. So why is this Queen of Wands here? So this is your center card, and it's you. It's you guys in your power and in your strength. We have the High Priestess reversed. The Five of Cups in the reverse. So again, there's all this power, there's movement, there's things happening, there's blessings coming in. But there's a small part of you that is questioning everything. I think that something so big is happening for you guys that, it scares you. This is a good scary though. I see this as like the type of thing where like maybe somebody wanted to be a singer and they were just signed to a label, and now they're like, fuck, next week I have to do a show in front of 40,000 people, and the most I've ever sang in front of was 20. So it could be something that's huge. It's like, I wanted this, but it scares the shit out of me. But something's coming in, guys. Okay, this is like super awesome. We have the Seven of Swords, and a lot of you're brewing this in silence. You're working quietly, and this is something, again, that your soul resonates with and is bringing you to an amazing chapter. If this isn't like a soulmate in love, then it's like you're going to have that sort of relationship with it. So if this like a new career, it's what you were meant to do. It's like the other half of you in regards to the service that you're putting out in the world. But yeah, something big is brewing up. You're doing it in silence, and you're putting a lot into this. Okay, so moving forward into the future, we have the Knight of Wands reversed, we have the Three of Swords, and then the last two cards that had fallen out was the Four of Cups in the reverse and the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So someone here seems to be doing something that is unfair. They could be looked at as a player, a cheater, someone who's not being honest. So there could be some sort of disappointment where a person accepts the fact that they need to protect themselves from something or need to be reserved towards something. Why is this Knight of Wands reversed here? We have the Page of Wands. And the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. For a lot of you, it's going to be you that initiates some sort of conversation where on one hand it's like something major has changed in my life and I am so happy and I have to move away, I have to go away because this is something I have to do. But it's like either someone is cheated by this, especially if it's like maybe a person going from one relationship to another, but someone, I don't know, it's like someone feels very, very deceived. Like this is very, very good news for someone, but someone else is like, how could you? But it's huge, whatever this is, with the Tower card there. You have the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Chariot, you have the Ten of Cups, like, the Sun card is under here. This is like the blessing of a lifetime. This is something that I don't feel comes around every day for a person. So if there's certain things that you have to sacrifice to get to this, then Leo, you have to do it. Because with these energies, this is not something that you come across every day. Okay? Because I don't feel like something is being done out of maliciousness. It's just someone really found extreme happiness in something else. And why wouldn't we want to follow our happiness, So the Three of Swords. So who or what is bothered by this? We have the World card. The Hierophant in the reverse. It could be maybe a job you're letting go of. It could be maybe a marriage that's dissolving. But whatever this is, it's something that was no longer meant to be there. It's something that has taught you a lesson in life, but you've moved past it. You're going beyond it. It's like you've kind of outgrown something. That's what I'm feeling. But it's a good thing. The World card is always a positive card. It shows, yes, something is ending, but something beautiful awaits. But again, it's like someone's coming to a harsh reality where it's like, I can't have this next chapter with this in my life. This has to go. All right. So let's see why these last two cards are here. The Four of Cups reversed and the Four of Pentacles reversed. We have the Page of Cups in the reverse. Someone just accepts that something's not going to work out for them anymore. And again, there's this new exciting chapter in life, but something had to end for you to go there. Okay? And someone is taking a hit on that. But the future is so promising because what you're going towards, it's not just something where you're trying something new out and, maybe it'll work, maybe it doesn't, maybe it'll fail in a month. It's not that sort of thing. It's something that is so solid that it's like you know you can believe in it. You know it's going to work for you. It's destined for you. So changes have to be made. But someone is accepting that, life isn't going to be the way I wanted it to be, or I'm not going to get what I wanted from this person. Okay. All right, guys, so let's pull you some advice cards. Let's see what spirit message has, or yeah, what message spirit has. I can't even talk right now. What message spirit has for you? Oh my goodness. We have the Ten of Swords, the Justice card. And we have the King of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, something that you need to part ways with. Someone's going to have a really hard time with a goodbye. Someone doesn't want an ending. And with the King of Swords in the reverse, this is usually my least favorite card in the deck because I think this is like the biggest asshole energy tarot has. But in this case, I don't see it that way. I see that someone had to make a decision that may have seemed so selfish. But I think that there was a lot on the table. And I think that's something where it's like, there's no way I could turn down this opportunity. So maybe you had people depending on you. Maybe you had a boss depending on you. Maybe you had a relationship with a person that they never thought it would end. And they can't fathom not being with you. But you're making a selfish choice that was meant to happen. I think that this was a fork in the road that you were meant to go down. And I feel like initially it's very difficult to sever ties with something. But it's not for like a dumb reason. It's for something very solid. But something is going to change. And someone's not okay with that. The High Priestess. So you're not doing this being unsure. This is someone who is 125% tapped in. Like, I know that this could work. But again, there's something that a person doesn't get out of this, or something that they lose from this, and they're not happy about it. So maybe it's you, maybe it's, someone who may lose you in some way. But Spirit, again, is saying that this is the best path for you to take. With that Queen of Swords, you want to put your emotions to the side right now, and you want to do what's logically best. So there's a huge change coming in, and this is destiny. When you have the Hierophant, that's life path. The Judgment card up right, that's like a hell yeah, go for it. Okay? But again, when this comes out, whatever it is that y'all are about to get into, something ends. And you're balanced, you're good, but again, someone is going to have it at, have at you. I just really feel like someone's going to be very bothered. But you do it anyways, even if you're seen as not being trustworthy, or even if someone else is seen as not being trustworthy. Very interesting, guys. All right, so I love you guys so much. If this reading resonated with you, there's a link in I can't talk today. Oh my God, there's a link in the description to donate. Thank you so much to those that do. You guys can follow me on Instagram, High Vibrations 44. I'm also on Twitter, Bruja Shit. Take care, guys.